Dankeschön. Dankeschön is the only thing I'm going to say in German tonight. I'm sorry. I feel bad about it, but it's I think it's mostly your fault because you're so good at English. Hello, good evening. Thank you for being here on a cold night in January. Tell me that you still remember when we caught lightning in a jar. Now you have put the sway back in the grass. You have put the fire back in me. There were times when you were hiding, and I know I've been hard to hold, but you have put the wine back in the glass. You have put the blood back in me. And oh my word, oh my word. There's a blue house in the distance. There's a stream beside it too. Now you have put the fire back in the glass. You have put the breeze back in me. And oh my word, oh my word. Yeah, you have put the wine back in the glass. You have put the blood back in me. Oh, you have put the sails back on the mast. You have put the breeze back in me. Yeah, you have put the sway back in the grass. You have put the fire back in me. Thank you. Philip, can I get a little less vocal down here? Thank you. So my name is David Berkeley. I'm from America, if you couldn't tell by my accent. But I'm living this year in Spain. I'm living in Madrid for the year. So didn't have to travel that far, and strangely we're on the same time as you are, even though if you look at a map, we shouldn't be. sun rises very late in Madrid and stays light very late also. It's part of why they eat dinner so late, maybe. It's very curious. I think they get less sleep, the Spanish, than the rest of the world. I'm very happy to be here, though. I haven't been in Germany for a long time playing my own music. So thanks for coming and being here as well. I'll explain some of my songs to you, but I think even a little less still here, down in the monitors at least. I don't know. Yeah, less vocal, please. But if you have any questions, if you want me to explain anything in more detail, please don't hesitate to ask. I assume that you understand everything, but I know it's not your native language, so. And I've been told that Germans really like to sing. At least that's been my experience in the past, so I hope that you will feel welcome to join me at any point in any part of the song. And I'll teach you some parts at times. We can sing together, but you also can just join in. Yeah. This is a song about recognizing that we only have one life and to try to make the most of it. Simple message, not necessarily so simple to do, though. There's a rising moon somewhere. Autumn leaves are everywhere. Could that have been a smile? Yes, I know it's been a while. Sometimes we're lost out in the wild. I've been looking up and down. But do you hear that far-off sound? Like the birds were circling round, like the breeze was whispering. All good things one day begin. If I knew the words I'd sing loud so you could hear. We have only this one chance. Let's take it, my dear. Let's taste it, my dear. And some arrows miss the mark. Sometimes the match won't spark. That's not how the story ends. No, that can't slow us down, my friend. We do the best we can to mend. Stop fighting, calm the fear. We have only this one chance. Let's take it, my dear. Let's taste it, my dear. We have only this one chance. Let's take it, my dear. Taste it, my dear. Don't let me waste it, please. And I see the light up in the sky. See the light inside your eyes, glowing like the moon. And there's a way for me and you. And the night goes back to blue. There's still hope, it's clear. We have only this one chance. Let's take it, my dear. taste it, my dear. We have only this one chance. Let's take it, my dear. Taste it, my dear. Don't let me waste it, please. Don't let me waste it, please. 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 Thank you. I spent a few hours at the Berkeley Spa in Dusseldorf today. I don't think I saw any of you there. But if I did, I would have seen a lot of you, if you know what I mean. We don't have places like that in America. Oh, I'm setting sail again. The seas are high, the winds are strong. Going back where I belong, where nothing's fixed or tied too tight. Oh, I guess that I was wrong. I need to see the open sky. It's not like I didn't try, but I know when it don't feel right. I don't feel right. But my heart is calm tonight. And the moon is burning bright. Yeah, my heart is calm tonight. Tell me, what is there left to lose? And what is it we're chasing here? It's a phantom fish I fear, and some things aren't worth the fight, aren't worth the fight. My heart is calm tonight, and the moon is burning bright. Tonight, and the moon is burning bright. There is a river running through my bones, straight toward the open sea. I wasn't meant live on either shore. That's not the place for me. So I'm setting sail again. The seas are high, the winds are strong. Going back where I belong, nothing's is fixed and tied too tight, tied too tight. My heart is calm tonight, and the moon is burning bright. Yeah, my heart is calm tonight, and the moon is burning bright. Oh, my heart is calm tonight. Oh, my heart is calm tonight. Thank you. Very kind. I do think that German audiences are the best audiences in the world. And I know this is being streamed onto the web, which is an international platform. It's okay. You set a high bar. The rest of the world should know. I'm in Germany because there's a wonderful family, a woman and her husband who have brought me here a number of times to play, and I'm very grateful to them for their friendship and their hospitality and for introducing me to this great country. And so this next song is dedicated to them. This is a love song. But it's not a simple love song. It's a love song about enduring love, long-lasting love. It's a song about trying to remember the young love and hold it for a long, long time. And I see that in them, and it's something that I aspire toward. It's called Broken Crown. Sweeping all the leaves up off the step, you found a ribbon tied in your hair. It was just like the ones you used to wear when you were younger. Turned all you touched to jewels. Oh, I think that's the same thing you still do. Oh, I think that's exactly what you do. But all these pieces of a broken crown, they're on the ground. Oh, you know, I'll never let you go. I won't let you go. From so high to so low. Lately I've been noticing the lights in the morning, my body next to you. Well, I wish that you could see it like I do, how you move me, turn me on and on. But the road's as hard as it is long. Yeah, the road's as hard as it is long, with all these pieces of a broken crown on the ground. Oh, you know, I'll never let you go. I won't let you go. From so high to so low. And look it all washed up on the shore, from all the shipwrecks, sea glass like sapphires that glowed in driftwood. But now all the fog is gone, and my love for you goes on and on, kinda like the breeze blows, kinda like the tide pulled by the moon. So come on, girl, sing me that old tune. Yeah, come on, girl, sing me that old tune. Let's leave these pieces of a broken crown on the ground. Oh, you know, I'll never let you go. I won't let you go. From so high to so low, you know, I'll never let you go. I won't let you go. From so high to so low. I want to play the title track from my newest album. It's called The Faded Red and Blue. This is kind of a political love song, which is a weird thing to say, even in English, even to English speaking, doesn't really mean anything. There's not a lot of love in politics right now. There are a lot of problems in the world right now. It's hard to keep track of them. And I wrote this song shortly after the United States, the President of the United States was elected a couple years back, a few hard years ago. It's about the faded red and blue. The red and blue is about the American flag, but it's specifically about a flag that I saw in a museum in America. It's the original American flag that was made, 150 years ago or whatever. Our country's not as old as yours. It wasn't made in the beginning. The flag was made later. Our country's a little older than 150 years, but it's still young. Maybe you could think of it that way, that we're just going through like a teenage period over there in America right now, and that's the problem. We're going through puberty. Anyway, the flag is this original flag that's in the American History Museum in Washington. It's big. It's really big, and it's old, so it's worn down and weathered and torn, and it's missing a star. Well, apparently in the Civil War they gave a star, one of the stars, to Abraham Lincoln, so it's missing a star. And something about seeing that flag shortly after the person who's holding the office of president in America right now was elected was an extremely moving moment in my life, and I went home and wrote this song. I guess because it's hard to love your country when your country is doing things that you don't agree with, and that's something I think everyone in the world can relate to, because all of our countries have done some terrible things, but right now it's very difficult, and to see a lot of people still embracing this person is really hard for me. I'm a father. I have 2 kids, 9 and 13 now, and so I sort of, in this song, I try to basically, try to remember the things that I believe America is really about, and and try to tell my children what's important about the concept of America, because it's not really being honored right now. So this is called The Faded Red and Blue. Have you seen the flag laid out, the faded red and blue? One star missing, edges torn, it barely made it through. If we believe the promise in the fabric still holds true, then we must be a harbor for the weak and weary too. I know your heart beats, I do. And my heart beats just like you. Once I saw the Grand Canyon, it snowed upon the edge. You were there beside me, you cried, and then you said, deep inside this great divide, I know God isn't dead. Call it what you will, spirit or soul, or love instead. I know broken hearts can mend, and hardened hearts can bend. See, I'm now a father of 2 boys, I love them so. With open arms and open hearts and minds, I hope they grow. And may we leave a world to them that's sacred, not all sold. Remembering where we came from and where we're all bound to go. Oh, my heart overflows. Fear will fade, I know. My heart overflows, and fear will fade. 'Cause I have seen the flag laid out, old glory, red and blue. Thank you. You're not supposed to clap for the same length as I sang. I'm kidding, it's nice. I think I'm going to play another song from the new record that's also political. That song really is, in some ways, it's about immigration. You know, also it's about having open borders and showing love and kindness to the stranger, which is, of course, why America was created. But this next song is about guns. I'm going to probably do 3 or 4 more, maybe probably 3 more, and then we're going to take a break, and you can talk to me then. Like I can listen to you. I mean, I don't, you know. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say about it. You know, well, I'm about to sing about it, but guns is a sickness in my country, and it's not a sickness in every country, and so it's something that a lot of us are trying to wrestle with and figure out what to do about. And this song talks about 2 shootings that happened in the relatively recent past. One was in Las Vegas, Nevada, where someone shot from a hotel window and killed people at a music concert. And then the next reference in the song was another one of the many school shootings that happened in Florida on Valentine's Day, now a couple years ago. So those are the historical moments, in case you wouldn't otherwise know it, because it's not your country. And then the chorus, just so that you understand as much as possible before I start singing, is the lyric is throw down a line, but hold on to the end. And that also might be even obscure in America. But what it means is to throw someone a lifeline. But if you do that and you don't hold on to your end, you're not helping them. And in our country, we have a lot of fake efforts to solve the problems. And so that's my image for that, is someone acting like they're trying to solve this problem when they're actually just throwing a rope at someone instead of actually helping them. Yeah. Questions? Oh, I guess the other thing I'll tell you while we're talking is that I write a lot of my music in the very early morning, and that's largely because when my kids wake up, I can't do anything else of anything productive. So if you pay really close attention to this song takes place basically between the sun about to rise and the sun having risen, which was when I heard the news about the Las Vegas shooting, because it had happened the night before. And so that just gives you a little bit of a time period to put the song. Just before the dawn, half a world asleep, I heard the newsman weep. When the earth is quiet and autumn's just begun, it's hard to find a fault in anyone. But now it's come to this, you gotta wonder why. From a hotel room beneath the desert sky, throw down the line, but hold on to the end. And still the days go by, and nothing seems to change, like nothing can be done if nothing is to blame. Then on the lover's day, while the palm trees bend, put your books away, 'cause here it comes again. Throw down a line and hold on to the end. Send down a sign, how to hope again. How have we managed to fall so far? Don't try to tell me it's who we are. What kind of freedom could leave such scars? Oh, lay down your arms. Oh, lay down your arms. Oh, lay down your arms. Oh, and heaven help the child who in her darkest hour she don't back down to the fools in power. And you're waking now, the sky begins to light. We got another try, we gotta make it right. Let's throw down a line and hold on to the end. I know it's time to start again. Throw down a line and hold on to the end. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to do two more. You guys haven't sung with me at all, so let's sing this one together. So I when we go out into that room, I have some CDs for sale and a vinyl record on vinyl, and I also have a couple of books, and they're right here. And this book is kind of a memoir that tells stories, essays about a year when I lived on the island of Corsica, and I was a new father to our first son, and it's stories about fatherhood and living in a foreign country. And it goes with one of my records. And then this book is a fiction book, a book of 10 stories about different characters, and each character has a song on a different record of mine. And so if you really want to try your English and test it out, there are these study aids. And I'm going to play one of the songs. I'm going to play one of the songs that goes with one of the stories in this book now. And the song is called "The Wishing Well." And it has a chorus that I think you would sound really good on, judging by your rough size. And so here's your part. You're gonna sing this with me. Where's the wishing well? But not like that. How about that? Where's the wishing well? Where's the wishing well? That's it, those two halves. Do it again. Where's the wishing well? Where's the wishing well? Perfect. All right? It's going to come a few times, so you can get louder and louder as it goes on. Have you heard that there's water some would die to find in a well in some forest can turn more than to wine? No, not sure I believe it. I'm not sure that I do. But lately I have been grasping for something to pull me through. Where's the wishing well? Where's the wishing well? Once again. Where's the wishing well? Where's the wishing well? And I feel like a traveling salesman going door to door. Though I don't like to say it, sometimes I wanted more. All my life for my lady, 20 years is one. Then one morning she wakes up, George, she says we're done. Where's the wishing well? Where's the wishing well? Where's the wishing well? Where's the wishing well? And now I'm left building bridges, if only in my mind, trying hard to cross chasms, trying to turn back time. All those days I was spinning other people's dreams. All those nights I was sitting, wondering what it means. Where's the wishing well? Where's the wishing well? Where's the wishing well? Where's the wishing well? one morning I find it, here is where I'd start. Build me a bridge that's forever between two heads and hearts. Where's the wishing well? Where's the wishing well? Is there a wishing well? Where's the wishing well? If there's a wishing well, where's the wishing well? Thanks. Let's actually take the break now because I see we're at the 45 mark. But thank you so much. We'll be right back.
Welcome here in Studio 93 in Erftstadt. Here with me today is David Berkeley. Hello.
Hello.
You're a musician and an author. And my question is, are you more an author or more a musician?
I think I'm more a musician.
Okay, and why? And why you write then books?
Good question. Well, I didn't start writing books. I started writing music. And at some point, I wanted to expand the way I looked at the world. I wanted to describe more about my process than I could articulate in just a song. A lot of my songs come from experiences in the world that it's hard to pack into the space of a song. And I thought it would be an interesting project to try to write the backstory to some of these songs. I got to spend a year on the island of Corsica with my family about 10 years ago now. And I wrote a set of songs there that all came out of these experiences living on that island. And I had these stories to tell. And when I was playing concerts, I would tell those stories. And then I realized, well, why not try to write those stories and let someone who wasn't at a concert experience that duality of the prose and the song. You kind of can pull the curtain back from the songwriting process and let someone look into what it's like to try to articulate your emotions and experience into a short song.
Okay, yeah, and the next question: how do you write your songs, and what's first, the melody or the rhythm?
It depends, you know. I think that for me, the best songs somehow they come together at the same time. I'll come up with a phrase, and there's a melody there from somewhere at the same time. Those are the best songs. Many other songs come where one comes before the other, and most often it's the melody, and then the words come later as I sort of try to figure out what emotion is coming through this melody that I'm creating. I don't think I've ever written a whole lyric and then put it onto music.
Okay, and you only write sad songs, I heard, and why is it so?
I don't think I only write sad songs. I think that my songs are honest, and I think that my songs ultimately are uplifting, but not in a pop way. I find a lot of pop music to be false, and the truth is that life is hard in a lot of ways, and even in the midst of our happiness and joy, we face challenges and there's sorrow. And the challenge is trying to find the light in the midst of the darkness. And that's what my songs try to do.
Okay, and you can hear your songs in the serial Without a Trace. And can you feel that more people after this serial hear your songs or come to you and talk with you about your songs?
Specifically the song Fire Sign, a lot of people heard that song and related to that song. And, you know, the amazing thing about visual media is it allows people to picture a certain story with your song that often has, you know, a whole other level of power that is hard to create if you don't have, you know, a big show or a movie to watch as you're listening to that song. So yeah, I definitely, without a trace, exposed my music to a lot more people.
Okay, yeah, and another medium is these books on the one part, and in the other, you have this vinyl plates, and yeah, why do you do on vinyl your songs?
You know, I love vinyl. We have a record player at home, and we play records for our kids, and you know, and I like that they can experience music with that kind of physicality. So it's not just easy to touch a button and skip a song and stream ahead. And I work very hard on my songs, and it's nice to have something tangible like that to show for it. I also care a lot about the sequencing of a record and the artwork, and you know, so I want you to be able to hold it and feel it and get some of the heft that has gone into the creation of the music.
Yeah, a very interesting artist. And now the second part of the concert.
So we ended the last set singing. We can start this one singing together a little bit too. This is a more challenging part though for you, because it's very high. It takes a lot of courage, particularly if you're a man. But on the other hand, it's easy because the lyric is just ooh. So you don't have an excuse. This is a song called Brighter Day, and this is a song about hoping that there's a brighter day coming. And wondering where it is we look for that, whether it's in the more traditional spaces or whether it's in this song, it's actually by looking at the people who are suffering that we realize our compassion and we can find a way toward a brighter day. So here's your part. I'm just going to begin the song, but when you catch on, you can sing along, and then it comes again at the end. It helps if you close your eyes. By the time the fruit was tasted, the fall was long in the cards. By the time the earth was shaken, the fall was long in the cards. Oh, my, it's been like this for too long. It's why we pray that there is a brighter day, and I can see it coming close, my love. Wait, please don't look away. What is it that we are so scared of? 'Cause I have tried to look for God in the cracks before the sky. And in the eyes, the lost and lonely attract. It's why we pray. But there is a brighter day, and I can see it coming close, my love. Wait, please don't walk away. What is it that we are so scared of? Gift was a heart that's never whole. And so we search the farthest reaches and parts. It's why we pray. It's why we pray. It's why there is a brighter day, and I can see it coming close, my love. Wait, please don't run away. What is it that we are so scared of? 'Cause I can see it coming now, it's love. I can see it coming now, it's love. Don't you see it coming now, it's love. Mostly I just didn't want to have to sing that part alone. If you're singing, you can't hear what I'm doing. America's a big country, and Germany's a pretty big country, actually. Drives, well, I take for granted that because I'm from America, I feel like any other country I could play 2 dates, consecutive nights, anywhere in that country I can get there, it doesn't matter, you know, and that's not exactly true. So sometimes I do some long drives because I didn't think of having to look at the map. In America, you know, you might have like a 7-hour drive to go shopping, you know. Anyway, so I live, when I'm not in Spain, I live in a state called New Mexico, which is out in the southwest, and it's really, really beautiful. Desert, not much rain at all, nothing really green. but it's not dead, it's just more subtle, you know. And I wrote this next song when we first moved to Santa Fe, which is the town we live in, because it was a shock to see that there was no rain, and you panic for a while, thinking that you're not going to be able to survive. And so this is the title track from a record of mine called "The Fire in My Head," and this is a song called "The Fire in My Head." There's a fire in my head tonight. There's a fire in my head. Yeah, you went to the desert, walked across the valley. You went looking for something, find who you could be. Yeah, when you went away, everything changed. Now I'm out here in the fields, praying for rain. So I went up to the rooftop, I went down to the alley, I went looking for something, someone to save me. Yeah, once I looked, I couldn't look away. Now I'm out here in the streets, praying for rain. 'Cause there's a fire in my head tonight. There's a fire in my head. No, there's no rain tonight. No rain inside tonight. There's no rain tonight. There's no rain. There's no rain. There's no rain. There's no rain. So I open the windows, hoping the breeze blows, birds going crazy. I'm wondering how they know, and I'm tearing out the pages once again. I'm out under the stars, praying for rain. 'Cause there's a fire in my head tonight. There's a fire in my, the fire burning in my head. There's a fire in my, there's a fire in my head tonight. There's a fire in my head. There's a fire in my head. There's a fire in my head. Thank you. I was talking about the size of our country for a reason. It was because I was going to play a different song, so I'm going to play that song now. I was on a drive to Texas from Santa Fe with my kids, my boys, because I had 2 shows in Texas on a weekend, and I thought I could take them with me so they didn't have to miss school, and so they were in the back seat, and we were driving across New Mexico into Texas, which, if you're not familiar with, so the New Mexico part of the drive is really beautiful, but when you cross into Texas, it stops being beautiful. And you may have a really romantic vision of that part of the country because it's classic cowboy country. But if you're driving in the wrong season, all it is wind and tumbleweeds and a lot of abandoned villages, like houses with the roof caved in, and because at one point there was oil there maybe, and so there was some money, and then the oil dried up or whatever it was that was there left, and now the town is gone and there's just an abandoned town, a ghost town. Anyway, we were driving, and I don't let them use their devices in the car. I try not to let them use their devices out of the car either, but I'm losing the battle. Anyway, we were driving, and we were on the way to Amarillo, and we saw one of these houses that the roof had caved in, and I said to the kids, I said, "Hey guys, why don't you write me a story that is about what happened in that house before the roof caved in?" And they didn't say anything back. They ignored me. They didn't answer, which I was upset about because I thought it was going to be a perfect father-son road trip storytelling. But then I realized that if I was going to judge them, I had to write my own story. So I wrote a song about that house, and there's one other thing I'll say about it, which is that my wife, she sings to the kids at night before they go to bed, or at least our younger son. Our older one doesn't let us sing to him anymore, which is sad. I sing to him too, but when my wife sings to him, she changes all the words that are sad into words that are happy. You do that too? Yeah. And as a lyricist, I have a problem with that because I care about words. She doesn't do it to my songs with him, but if she's singing a Cat Stevens song or something, for example, there's no problems ever in a song. And so if you listen carefully to the lyrics in the second verse of this, you'll catch that reference too. This is called The Wolves in the Wings, and it's on my new record, and it's now that I've told you all that stuff, what the song is really about is about how it's really hard to know another person's pain and suffering. Kind of impossible, and sometimes we don't know that the person close to us is suffering until sometimes it's too late. So this is a song about the problem of other minds. There's a house that stood against the wind till the roof gave in. The roof gave in. The doorposts there, we carved our names. Well, all that changed, all that changed. You left that day, you crossed on through. I didn't know, I wish I knew. How you heard them howl, they're circling. They're wolves long before the fall of everything. They're wolves in the wings. And when you sang to me, you changed the words. And so I learned, the good ones win. They always do. I didn't know, I wish I knew. Now you heard them howl, they're circling, they're wolves long before the fall of everything. They're wolves in the wings. Oh, 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 and lay with me in the meadows of my mind. One more time, one more time. Could stop a while, I'd say to you, I heard them too, I hear them too. Now I hear them howl, they're circling, they're wolves long before the fall of everything. They're wolves in the wings. They're wolves in the wings. They're wolves in the wings. Thank you. I have a duo project called Son of Town Hall with a friend of mine from London. And the last few times I've been to Germany, I've been with my partner in this group called Son of Town Hall. And I'd like to play one song from that project right now for you. You can find us on the line. We aren't your normal duo. We wear costumes and we present ourselves as if we travel the world by water, by boat, to all of our shows. I wear a top hat. Yeah, that's the idea. And we'll be back in March, at the end of March, some parts of Germany. And this is a song called Louise that I like to sing sometimes on my own as well. It's a love song. And when we're singing it together, the idea is that we're both missing this woman named Louise. And so if I play it alone, I feel like I might have a better chance of getting her back than... In the early hours of morning, way before the dawn, I creak across the floorboards, I pull my sweater on. Then my boots get dark with dewdrops, I walk across the fence line. Louise, I'm looking for a sign. Louise, don't know if you're still mine. Yeah, it's been a lonely winter, snow up to the roof line. I've been writing you a letter, if only in my mind. to say that I am sorry. It's been like one long night, Louise. You always made it bright. Louise, let me try to make it right. Louise, I'm knocking at your door. I wanna hold you like before. Louise, I know that there's more. I've been batting down the hatches, I've been harrowing the land. You know I haven't touched the bottle or raised an angry hand. I've been batting down the hatches, I've been harrowing the land. You know I haven't touched the bottle or raised an angry hand. I've been trying to read the Bible, but I don't know all the words. Louise, I wonder if you heard. Louise, I hope you're still my girl. Louise, I'm knocking at your door. I wanna hold you like before. Louise, I know that there is more. Louise, the sun goes down, they say, but it was me, I looked away. Louise, take me back, I swear I'll stay. Louise, I'm knocking at your door. I wanna hold you like before. Louise, I know that there is more. Louise, I know that there is more. Louise, I know that there is more. Your heart is like a parachute. It only opens when you fall. Ba 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 ba. Driving back to Massachusetts in your daddy's car, top down, we saw all the stars. I've been waiting for the fall to get back where you are, top down, and talk about it all, top down, top down. Yeah, your heart is like a parachute. It only opens when you fall. Driving back to Massachusetts in your daddy's car, broke down. Yeah, we broke down. Lying back against the windshield, cars were blowing by and you cried. Wrapped up in my arms, you cried, yeah, your heart is like a parachute. It only opens when you fall, yeah, your heart is like a parachute. It only opens when you fall, but look at me, I'm falling now. Come let me pull an old autumn sky. You and I trying to see so far. Oh, autumn sky, you and I trying to see too far. Ba 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 ba. Driving back to Massachusetts, I believe this is who we are. I believe, yeah, your heart is like a parachute. It keeps us both from falling down. Yeah, your heart is like a parachute. Keeps us both from falling now. Yeah, your heart is like a parachute. It keeps us both from falling down. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Thank you. So I'm going to do a few more songs for you, if that's okay. And I'm playing again in Dusseldorf when on the 22nd, is that right? Yeah. I think that's right? Yeah. 22nd in Dusseldorf, if anybody, would like to come see me again. Or has friends in Dusseldorf. I'll probably be at the Verbali spa earlier in the day, too. If indecision. Maybe this one. This is normally I play concerts all the time and of my own music but it's been a while. I played because I've been mostly playing with the Son of Town Hall project. So I've the last concert of my own I played was in September in Corsica, where I had to talk in French. So that didn't really feel like exactly like a normal concert either, so it's been a while, and it's nice. It's nice to be back playing my songs. This is a song called High Heels and All. It's an old song. It's from my record Strange Light. Couple on a bridge, stone bridge in some European town. And after all the years, and corduroy in silence, in between the water and the moon, the water and the moon, I see we all fall down. The knock at the front door, crack in the wall, the stain on the floorboards, it's nothing at all. It's nothing at all. And after all the years, after all the yearning and the years, what is left to say? What is left to say? Well, isn't it a hard life? But lay your hand inside mine a minute more. Hold your head beside mine a minute more. Suddenly you say, oh baby, don't fall down. Though these are the hard times, oh this is the fight. Nobody's wrong here, nobody's right, and nobody's right. And after all the years, just looking at your shadow, holding mine, it's holding on to mine, still holding on to mine. Oh, isn't that a holy sign? Like maybe we're fine. Yeah, isn't that a free ride out of here? I think that that's a sign. Yeah, I think that's a sign that though we all fall down, the knock at the front door, the crack in the wall, the stain on the floorboards, it's nothing at all. It's nothing, so oh my, let's mop up the floorboards, come repaint the walls, put on your new dress, high heels and all, 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 high heels and all. Thanks. I'm going to do two more songs for you. And this, yeah, and they're both love songs and songs of recovery and of kind of the coming of spring in a sense, which is, how's the winter been? Seems pretty mild. Yeah. I guess in these days we hope that we will still get a winter. But then we hope we get spring. This is a song called Shelter. On my way back home, feeling so alone again, when I saw the light was on and everything was wrong. I thought I knew. In the schoolyard then, I remember when you smiled. The quiet in your eyes still gives me butterflies. You know you do. And all that we've been through, don't leave me, I won't leave you. And all that we've been through, be with me, I'll shelter you. Am I my father's son, trying to catch the ones who fall? And all the ones you're near, they seem to disappear. No matter what you do, I've been trying to hold it all, like trying to build a wall with sand or a handful of cards, and the wind is blowing hard. Do you feel it too? And all that we've been through, don't leave me, I won't leave you. And all that we've been through, be with me, I'll shelter you. No matter what you do, I'll shelter you. And mother, look at me. I am trying to be so strong. All along I see things that shouldn't be. Do you see them too? And all that we've been through, don't leave me, I won't leave you. And all that we've been through, be with me, I'll shelter you. No matter what what you do, I'll shelter you. No matter what you do, I'll shelter you. I'll shelter you. I'll shelter you. Thanks. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for having me. Thank you, Philip, for hosting. Father, 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 I am coming home. Open up the gates, please let me in. Everybody needs a way to start again. Oh, I've been on a road not always kind. Yes, it's been a long, hard climb. So Father, 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 lay your hand in mine. Oh, sometimes all we carry holds us down, but letting go is hard, I've found. So let me be like the leaves on the trees. They come back in the spring, gold to green. Or let me be like the stream full of rain. It comes back eventually to the sea. It comes back eventually to the sea. Tell me, will we ever reach the promised land? There's nothing we can do to change the past. Will we ever get to say we're free at last? Oh, don't you know the war's over and done? I'm pretty sure more lost than won. So let me be like the leaves on the trees. They come back in the spring, gold to green. Or let me be like the stream full of rain. It comes back eventually to the sea. It comes back eventually to the sea. Father, Father, I am coming home. Oh, everybody needs a place to lean. Yeah, you and me both, it seems. So let me be like the leaves on the trees. They come back in the spring, gold to green. Oh, let me be like the stream full of rain. It comes back eventually to the sea. Oh, I found my way back to you. Please find your way back to me. Oh, I found my way back to you. Please find your way back to me. 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 'Cause Father, 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 I am home. Thank you. Thanks. I like hearing that. That doesn't happen in other countries. I mean, encores, but not that song. Whatever. It's good. It's good. All right. Well, what do we do now? I guess we should sing one together to go out on. And I have an easy one to sing. Well, it's not that. It's kind of in between the two I gave you. There are words, but the melody is a lot simpler. Gotta remember how to play it. So I can teach it to you, or you can just figure it out on the fly. You want me to teach it to you? I think I should teach it to you. So you're gonna, because the words. So the words are gonna be, sing a song for the road. I know it gets rough. Let's just do that part so far. And it's not really sing a song. It's a song for the road. I think. let's say it's a song for the road. It's a song for the road. I know it gets rough. Once again on that. It's a song for the road. I know it gets rough. And then it's gonna be don't ever give in. Don't ever give in. And then don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. How's that feel? More or less? You want it again, or you ready to go for it? Once again. And it may be sing, it may be it's, I'm not sure. So, it's a song for the road. Or maybe something else, I don't know. I know it gets rough. Don't ever give in. Don't ever give up. Yeah, or you can go, don't ever give up. But you can choose. And I'm not picky. You can sing one time, one another. You can try to shoot for some harmony parts. That's welcome too. Thank you again for being here. I'm David Berkeley. It's been a pleasure to sing with you. You've been very kind. Well, the river's too full, but the land is too dry. When the flood waters came, there was nowhere to hide. So I sing for the land, for our fields washed away. They flooded the grave where my grandfather lay. Sing a song for the road. It's rough. Don't ever give in. Don't ever give in. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. And I sing for the child who was watching the sky when the storm clouds roared in, made the whole city fly, took the roots from the church, tore the roots from the ground. When the twister roared out, it had leveled our town. Sing a song for the road. It's rough. Don't ever give in. Don't ever give up. Come on back from the ledge. Come on in from the rain. Here's some things that won't hurt. Here's some things that won't change. Like the afternoon lights when the clouds break apart. Like the way that I feel about the good in your heart. Well, they can flatten a house, they can flood all we see. They can't take the soul from my family and me. Song a song for the road. And I know it gets rough. Don't ever give in. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Dankeschön.